Staying in Bloemfontein, playing 2 successive matches. 3 changes from that Lesotho game. Captain is back, wearing jersey number 4.
At stake here for them, so hopefully the nerves don't take over in the...
Out injured, and Nico Mobi hurt against Lesotho. First free kick in anger from South Africa. Mokoena looking to get this back, and Bokazi over the top here. Now Apollos has got pace. Just comes away. Danielwa was the player who was pulled back there. This was that earlier chance. 2 defenders on him. Going to need all these little skills now. Neatly played inside. The 1-2 across here. A little too strong for Apollos from Batusi Obas. Excellent work from Apollos. Now can he get the shot in? Nobali with a save. And Foster. Offside position on the return shot. Foster, yeah, chasing onto it. Offside. How well Apollos did to get the shot in on Stanley Nwabali early and never looked back. Jojo Kocha, Peba, players like that. Now, here they come. South Africa looking to cut inside. Drag to the byline, there's 2 in the middle, not properly cleared. My word, is that a Premier? Bruce very quickly off his bench. Now through the middle, in Kota. Can he get it square? Own goal! Troost-Ekong has put the ball in the back of the net for South Africa. He scored twice against Bafana in the past.
South Africa threatening early on down the flanks. It was a quick throw in there. I think it was Mokoena, or Obas rather, that set through for Nkota. Excellent ball played, hard and low, difficult for the defender to defend, facing his goal, and ended up putting it in the back of his own net there. Ekong, a substitute this evening.
Well, if he hadn't made the interception, it was going straight for Lyle Foster. Neatly done, yes, Foster has a look up. A little bit of skills from Lyle Foster, gets past the challenge of Ndidi, ball inside, and then being pulled back by Bassi. Foster.
Sulky skills of Mbule, unlocking that defense, twisting and turning, using the strength of his body.
He rode the foul from Ndidi.
Excellent.
Look at Sipho Chain getting off the bench. 2 sides, former PAOK Salonika player who put the ball into his own net. Kota being hurried there by Bassi. There's not too much there of Kabini, but he's battling away. Apollos might steal this. Desperate defense from Nigeria. It's nicely held up by Dressers. Finds Iwobi. Lukman ahead of him, and Simon with a bit of space here on the left-hand side. And Kota's come back. It comes off the chest of Ngizana. And what is Ronwen Williams doing? 19 in the quarter-final of the Nations Cup when Troost-Ekong scored the only goal of the game. Got away with one there. Williams stays on his line. Now, Lukman again, off Mokoena. It'll be a 3rd corner for Nigeria, putting the pressure. Their wrestling match. A clearing header from South Africa. Now, Iwobi, who stands on the ball. Referee says play on. Apollos hoops it forward. Nobali's come out to provide sweeping cover and deny Nkota progress.
Excellent anticipation there from Nobali, trying to use the pace of Nkota.
Lukman holds the ball, the defender off well. Dele-Bashiru for Nigeria. Burst of pace, now can he square it? Williams is in trouble! They have the equalizer. Bassi came all the way from defence. And Nigeria...
As Lukman with possession, playing it wide.
Look at this little burst of pace here, this was key.
Should have done better there, Kabini, to prevent the cross. Bassi at the far post.
He was more determined than the South African defenders, was Kelvin Bassi. Anywhere and anyhow would do. Let's see who had the final touch. Bassi, flying header over his own man, no foul.
Lovely dink to the far. Another look at that delightful ball to the far post. Bassi, it looked like it came off his hand.
Yeah, there was a little touch of the hand. Yeah. I think if VAR was in effect, he might be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
But no VAR, no complaints from South Africa. the stroke of half-time as well. Is there a quick reply here? Nkota again goes for goal with the left foot. Nigerians who've used Belgium as a springboard for bigger and better clubs, including this man, of course. Rokodare gets past one challenge. Now this is trouble across the face of goal there. What an opportunity for Nigeria. The strength and power of Tolu Orokodare.
Excellent burst of pace there, agonizingly close, just needed a touch.
Well, he could well have steered that in himself. It was a really tight angle, but he's saying, guys, I've laid it on a plate for you there. Much playing on a good pitch is going to be a deciding factor. This is Dele-Bashiru battling away with Kabini, who gets it back to Ronwen Williams. Clearance away from the keeper. Strong header from Onyemachi ahead of Nkota. Physically, Nkota battling with these Nigerian left backs.
Lookman trying to pickpocket Ronwen Williams. He's played more of a central position, normally plays out wide, Lookman, but I think
Nigeria with 7 goals conceded now in this qualifying campaign, and 5 of them have come in the first half. And they get stronger defensively in the second half. This is dragged back here. Long range shots, header away from Ngazana, big wild clearance comes from Mokoena. Now almost falls for Apollos. Bit of space for Nkota. This is the kind of counter-attack chance that South Africa need. Can he get it into Lyle Foster? Does so. Foster cuts inside. Good defensive work for Onyemachi. Showing his strength there. Lyle Foster holding off. Gets the little pass in here to Kabini. Now
retention of possession, but you got to finish the action very close to show if that was offside.
It was a tight call, but he did look Lyle Foster to the international game, you wonder.
Could he follow the footsteps of OJ Mabazela?
Now here's Nkota. Early ball to Apollos. Nkota. Good challenge to deny Mbule.
Just couldn't get the shot away there.
Nigerian substitute is feeling it. Right, Osei Samuel, who came on early on in this game for the injured Ola Aina.
You did mention that come second half.
You leave the hotel, you head to the airport, you do all those formalities, then you sit on the plane, arrive in Bloemfontein late, check in. It's exhausting.
And that's after you've just played
the day before.
Important game.
Of playing resources, small population, of course. Now this is better. Charging through the middle, long range effort! Oof. Over the top, Mbokazi out of nowhere.
Wouldn't that be something? He's loving it.
Well, that's a very astute football brain for a 19-year-old. Have a look here.
Power.
A little bit of a chip. He saw Nwabali off the line, gave it a bit of elevation. And I tell you what, that Nigerian goalkeeper was mightily relieved.
It's all smiles, brilliant.